exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the What Did Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Charlotte Hornets Legends Fantasy Draft Series. Or as I like to call them, and you guys know it, say it with me, the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, we're back with another episode, and in the last one, it was a success. There was a little bit of sweat, a little bit of puckerage in the rump area, if you will, at the end of the game. But towards the end, once the starters came back in that fourth quarter, we really just iced the game, and there was really no threat. So we beat the Miami Heat in the fourth game of the season for us. I think it was the third game for them. And then we simulated all the way to Christmas Day. So you guys are getting a Christmas Day special. No, it's not actually Christmas when the video goes up, but in the Charlotte Hornets 2K universe, it is Christmas Day, December 25th. We take on the Toronto Raptors. And I think this game is away from home. I think we're in Toronto. So, without further ado, let's go play them Raptors, them Canadians, and see if we can continue our dominance, because we looked really good against the Heat. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get in there. All right, so here we are. It is an away game. We are going to Toronto to play the Raptors on Christmas. I hope you guys are excited. If you guys don't remember who's on the Toronto Raptors, they have Magic Johnson. I know that for a fact. Magic Johnson, Kevin Durant, Paul George, Blake Griffin, Mike Bibby, Zach Randolph, Sam Cassell, and Alien, TJ Warren, Doc Rivers, James Wiseman, Mason Plumlee, Brooke Lopez, Damian Collins, Shake Milton, J.R. Smith, and the rest of these guys don't really matter. So, we're going to be in for a fight because somehow Steve Nash is going to have to guard Magic Johnson. I don't know who's playing shooting guard for them. I would hope Paul George would be playing shooting guard for them. Let me go hit the play game. Who's playing shooting guard for them? They have... No. Okay. They have Mike Bibby started at point guard, Magic playing shooting guard, so Kobe's going to have to guard Magic. Then you got Paul George at small forward, Kevin Durant at power forward, and Blake Griffin at center. That's a weird lineup. Why wouldn't you have Magic at point, and then you could put Paul at shooting guard, and then you could have Kevin at small forward, and then just put somebody at power forward, and then have Bibby off the bench? I feel like that's what I would do, but hey, that's what they want to do. They can do it. So we're going to jump in this game. We took a look at the stats in the last episode, so if you want to go look at them, just watch the last episode. And then after this episode, we will sim probably to the All-Star break. We kind of move quickly through these seasons. We don't play a ton of games. We just want to move quickly through because there's a ton of games to play. So, or there's a ton of games in the schedule. So we kind of move through. So the next video you most likely will see from this series is going to be the All-Star break. And then we'll go and we'll probably play one more game during the regular season. And then we'll hit the playoffs in the offseason. Because everybody cares about the playoffs in the offseason, really. So without further ado, we got to go play the Raptors. I'm going to go get the jerseys ready. And then I will see you guys at tip-off.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the Battle of the Bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
So with Love on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Chris Bosh. Kobe is out there with Nash. Then it's Anthony.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You may have noticed that these jerseys don't look very familiar, and that's because these are the city jerseys that they released for this season that, at the time of recording this, were just released yesterday, my time. For you, it's probably been a couple days now at this point, depending on when this video goes up. So I figured, you know what, we might as well showcase the new jerseys since they're out. And Steve Nash with a great rebound of Kevin Durant. Kobe Bryant slips through the defense and scores the first bucket of the night here on Christmas. Magic Johnson versus Kobe Bryant. It's a matchup you wish you could see. But Magic gets through, and Shaq with a block. You're not going to get by Shaquille with that kind of stuff right there. Kobe getting around him. Kobe Bryant. This is the Kobe Bryant show. 4 points, and they're both scored by the Mamba. He is our leading scorer with 21 points per game. And Magic driving in, blocked again by Shaq. This time rebounded by Kobe. He pushes up the court to Melo. Down to Bosh, but it's intercepted by Kevin Durant, the snake. I'm just kidding. He's not a snake anymore. Bibby. Paul George, no good. Shaq with the block of Blake Griffin. I was combining his name. The defense is on point once again. We had great defense in the last episode. Chris Bosh, Shaq, everybody. And that's going to be Paul George with a reach-in foul. These jerseys look kind of nice. I'm definitely a fan of the Raptors jerseys more than the Hornets jerseys. So I think they're still pretty good. I like them. I personally like their actual just regular jerseys better than these ones. Oh, that's not a reach-in foul. We're going to get that ticky-tacky with the reach-in fouls. All right, let's see how this game's going to go. 6-0 early first quarter on Christmas. Blake Griffin will inbound it for the Raptors. Gives it to Paul George in the corner. He gives it back to Griffin. Paul George. Oh, he's trying to lose it. And that's going to be Steve Nash with a personal foul. Come on, Steve. I'm not sitting Steve right now. Not yet, at least. Down to Kevin Durant, guarded by Chris Bosh. That's a big matchup here because Kevin Durant is so athletic. How's Chris Bosh going to contain him? And right there, it's going to be a struggle, it looks like. Kobe. I had Melo, but I didn't hit him in time. Guarded by Bibby. He should be able to get around Mike Bibby and slam it home. It's the Kobe Bryant show. This could be a big game for the Mamba. Bibby takes up the court, and they call a timeout. Nick Nurse. He doesn't like what he's seeing. Doesn't like what he's seeing so far in the first quarter, so you got to call a timeout. I probably am going to use, not our city jerseys, but the opposing teams that we play. I'm probably going to put them in their city jerseys for the foreseeable future, just so you guys can get a taste of all the jerseys in game. And I know that you don't want to see ours all the time, so we'll rock some different ones. But the opposing team will probably wear the city jerseys for the most part. Not the rest of the series, but until it becomes a time where like they need to wear their actual home jerseys or something. So just so you guys can see other jerseys, see the city jerseys in action and stuff. Down low to Shaq. Down low to Shaq. That's a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Wait, did Kobe do something there? I thought Kobe did something there. Maybe he's just celebrating. It looked like he did something here. Let me watch Kobe. Let me watch the Kobe. All right, what do you do? He passes down. Oh, okay. He just... All right. I thought he did something different, but he just celebrated with a wave or with a hype thing. Good job, Kobe. The Bean. The Mamba. The Mamba. Can I get, like, closer? There we go. That's a beauty. That's a money shot right there. That's the money. That might be a thumbnail. That could be a thumbie. That could be a thumbie right there. All right. So we got Magic Johnson taking the ball at the court, 10-2, early first quarter. Johnson gets by Bryant, fakes the shot. Back to Kevin Durant, guarded by Chris Bosh. Griffin sets the screen. Durant doesn't use it. He takes it to the hole. It's goaltending by Shaq. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That should not be goaltending, but whatever. Steve Nash will take it up the court. And I lost Mike Bibby there. And Kobe gets fouled and can't get the bucket to fall, but Magic Johnson called for his first personal. Kobe's struggling. They said at the beginning of the game Kobe was struggling to hit his free throws last couple games, so hopefully we can change that here. We're going to take Kobe, put Penny Hardaway in. We're going to take Shaq and put Jermaine O'Neal in. They're both the ones getting the most work right now. Sam Cassell in the game for Mike Bibby. Magic down low in the paint. And he gets an offensive 3 seconds. I was jumping for my life because I didn't know when he was going to take the bucket. So I was just trying to block it. And it worked out because he got an offensive 3 second. So let's get this ball down to Jermaine O'Neal. Let him work. Who is that? Is that Boogie? Or not Boogie? Zebo? Zach Randolph? That might be Zach Randolph. That was a bad release by me. That's my fault. TJ Warren. Oh, Sam Cassell getting funny with the moves. That's going to be a shot. Bad shot attempt. He had both big men on him, and he still took the shot. Chris Bosh is open, but not anymore. Down low to Jermaine O'Neal. We'll get that to Melo. Paul George still in this game. Melo gets the shot, but no good. Randolph with the rebound. We'll get Carmelo out of there for Peja, and then we'll get Bosh out of there for K-Love. Bosh had a great play there on defense. Good recovery, and he's able to stop that, get the rebound. Nash finding Allen. Back to Nash. And Steve with a little one-hander. Little soft touch there. Great shot from Steve Nash. Sam Cassell. It's 14-4 in the first quarter as Cassell tries to get by Nash. He does, and the ball does not fall for him. Nash with the rebound. Push this up the court to Ray Allen. Let Ray Allen go for it and lays it up. He's not just a three-point shooter, ladies and gentlemen. He's not just a three-point shooter. He can do it all. As Doc Rivers will take it up the court playing shooting guard. 16-4, late first quarter. Paul George still in the game. They must not have a backup small forward they want to use. And George off-screen three, and he drains it. Silky smooth from PG-13. Off the screen, down to Chris Bosh. Has to pick up his dribble, back to Nash.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Back to Melo. Picked up his dribble too. Bosh swinging it around. Down to Jermaine. Put up a good shot, Jermaine. There we go. That's some hard-nosed basketball right there. Great job, Jermaine. Exactly what we needed. All right, we're going to put LaMelo in for Steve Nash because Nash is surprisingly tired. Didn't think he would be. Sam Cassell trying to get around. He wants to drive to the basket. We're not going to let him. Doc Rivers in the corner. Screen from Zach Randolph. He gets by Ray Allen, but not enough as Jermaine O'Neal comes to help that, which is perfect. Nash pushing up the court to Carmelo. Melo going to drive in on Paul George. Gets it to go off the backboard. This team is working really well together. I'm very impressed. We are going to put, we're going to let Jermaine O'Neal keep going for a little bit. I know he's got 78% stamina, but we're going to let him go. As Doc Rivers gets the ball, tries to get by Ray Allen. Ray Allen with great defense here, and Jermaine O'Neal with the help defense to block that shot. Great job. Melo for three. It's good. A green bean from Carmelo. 23-7 as the first quarter comes to a close. Paul George with the ball in his hand gives it to Sam Cassell. Cassell driving down low. It's going to be affected by Jermaine O'Neal, not blocked, just affected. Melo for three. Deep shot. Oh. Paul George closed down very well on that three. And George gonna drive in, guarded by Nash. Last second shot, it's up and no good off the rim. 23-7 as the first quarter ends. The Hornets dominating. That was a pretty ball from Carmelo, and he fell back into the crowd, the first row. TJ Warren gets an interview. We don't care about TJ Warren. LaMelo Ball is in. He made his debut for the team. Well, on camera, he made his debut for the team against the Heat last episode. Didn't play too well, but I think I was trying to force too much with him. I think if we just do it organically, then things will flow better. But I was trying, he was the star of the show. I was trying to get him some action here. We're swinging this ball around. Kevin Love's got enough space. That's a money shot right there. LaMelo took the blame. I hope Kevin Love didn't fall on those kids. That would be bad. There's just two kids sitting in the front row. I hope Kevin Love didn't land on them. Magic Johnson back in the game. Looks like the starters are back, but our backups are in now. Magic Johnson. That was a pretty shot, but he doesn't get it to go. Blake Griffin with the rebound, and nobody was there to affect it. So Blake gets an easy rebound. They are playing a small ball kind of lineup with Griffin at center, so once we get Shaq back in here, we'll be good to go. LaMelo trying to get by Mike Bibby. Doesn't matter. Doesn't need to get by him if he can do stuff like that. Hopefully, last episode I wasn't hitting his shots like that. I took like 3 or 4 of those shots with LaMelo and with Kobe, and I couldn't hit them. I just couldn't find the release time. That one I got a green, so maybe I'm able to find it now. Kevin Durant with a weird shot. Doesn't get it to go. Kevin Love with great defense. Push that up the court to Ray Allen. He's got enough space. That's a bad release. That's my bad. Should have waited. Should have set my feet. Maybe. And he runs straight into Peja, and that's a charge for sure. Peja was just standing there, and Bibby just runs him over. I don't know what that was all about, but hey, you do you, Mike Bibby. You are pretty muscular nowadays. We're going to get Shaq back in here. Melo. Trying to work it. Gets it by, and another green release. If I could just do that all game, I'll take it. I will take it if I can do that all day. 30-9. This defense is suffocating the Raptors here. As Magic Johnson tries another shot. No good. Bad attempt. Rebound Hornets. 30-9. LaMelo trying to drive around. And LaMelo Ball slams it home. And 6 points off the bench for Melo quickly. Ray Allen guarding Magic Johnson. Probably not the best idea. I mean, Ray's got some good defense. And they're going to try and oop it. Jermaine O'Neal says, not in my house. You're not ooping on me. Peja to Jermaine. Kevin Love. He's got a quick first step. Maybe not as quick as he used to be. Ray Allen. Oh, that was a nasty attempt. Griffin's going to get called for the foul. Ray Allen will shoot 2. Only 5.2 points per game for Ray Allen. Doesn't really get a lot of attempts, I don't think. We got a lot of guys that take a lot of shots, so Ray Allen kind of falls to the bench a little bit in terms of shot attempts. And Bibby, that's not a foul. That was all ball. I don't know about that. Let me take a replay of that. I don't know if that's a foul. There can't be a foul there, right? That is ball. That is all ball. What are we talking about here? I didn't hit his hand until the ball was already blocked. You gotta be kidding me. They call that? That is all ball. Oh, I don't know about that. That's wild. 34-10. They finally reached double digits. We held them to 4 minutes and 30 seconds in the second quarter before they hit double digits. That's how dominant our defense has been. Kobe back in the game. Shaq back in the game. And it's time for Kobe to take over. This is Kobe's game, ladies and gentlemen. We've already discussed it. The Mamba mentality is being constructed right here. Magic gets by Kobe on a weird spin. He's going to not take the shot. Give it to TJ Warren, who will not take the shot. Find Blake Griffin. I got confused both times on that one. I thought either one of them were going to take the shot. They both decide to pass, and they get a better shot in terms of percentage-wise. And LaMelo fouled, no and one. Hopefully it didn't come down hard on that one. There we go. Got the first free throw to go. I don't want LaMelo to get hurt. I mean, we spent 4 first-round picks to trade for him, so we can't afford to have LaMelo Ball injured, as Nick Nurse calls another time. Well, Kevin Durant called that time out. But it is a blowout on Christmas, 38-13. Bibby will take this ball up the court. Use Blake Griffin's screen. Got a ton of space. Finds Magic down low in the post. Guarded by Kobe. And I went early. That's my bad. I thought he was going to take it off the little shrug that he gave. Little push off. I thought he was going to take the shot, so I jumped, but he didn't. And that's going to be called for out of bounds. Kobe just stepped out. I had I had Shaq down low, who I was trying to hit. The ball went over to Kevin Love across the court. Magic finds Zach Randolph. Randolph back to Magic. Magic trying to drive in. He'll get in. He'll take the shot. Blocked by Shaq. Good defense again on Randolph. And now we push the ball up the court in transition. Fast break. LaMelo Ball slamming it home. 10 points. He is being very productive. Way more productive than last game. I am going to put Penny Hardaway in. First time he gets in the game. Sam Cassell down low to Magic. Guarded by Kobe. And Shaq with a block. Shaquille O'Neal needs to win Defensive Player of the Year. He is blocking everybody this season. I don't know what got into his system, but he's blocking everybody. Peja drains a three. That's why we brought Peja in strictly for three-point shots. 43-15. Magic down to Kevin Durant. Guarded by Kevin Love. That's a weird shot. Tough shot. Kobe with the rebound. Down low to Shaq. He's got Zebo on him. This should be money. Easy. Probably a difficult. I don't know why he chose to do it like that, to lay it up like that, but it worked. So I'm not going to complain. Magic. Takes a one-hander from the free throw line. No good. Probably should have taken a better attempt there. We're going to give this to Kobe. Try to work it a little bit. See who I got open. I got Shaq. No. I got Peja. That's who we got. Peja open. Oh, in and out. I didn't see him until it was probably a little bit too late, which is my bad. Durant with the reach. He's got such a big reach. It's hard to block Kevin Durant. He's got such a long reach. LaMelo. And LaMelo Ball gets around Sam Cassell. 12 points off the bench. He is killing it right now. Absolutely killing it. We're going to get Chris Bosh in here. That's my bad. I was substituted. And Sam Cassell just goes right around me. I was subbing in and out. Let's keep everybody else in the game. Kobe. Shaq. And Shaquille O'Neal. 8 points, 4 boards for the Diesel. Kobe Bryant, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Depending on what else happens in this game with his stats, we could be seeing a triple-double from Kobe Bryant. We saw a quadruple-double in the last game from Shaq with blocks. So who knows what could happen in this game. Give that to Kobe. Get it down to Shaq. He's guarded by Kevin Durant. This should be easy. Mismatch. And I don't know why he went with that kind of animation, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back up because he's the Diesel. That's why we spent our first overall pick on Shaquille O'Neal, because he does that. He does stuff like that. He's that guy. Cassell down to Magic. And Magic going to take that shot. Kobe with great defense. Push that up the court to LaMelo. Give that to Kobe. Shaq, you need to get down low. Nope, Kobe's going to take it himself. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists for the Mamba. Shaq looks like he's a little bit tired. So we will put in, you know what? We're going to put in Bosh at center. We're going to put Al Harrington at power forward. We did this last game. It seemed to work pretty well. So Kevin Durant's going to hold for final shot of the half. It's 53-17. The Hornets are killing the Raptors right now. He's going to take final shot off the screen. Money. Absolutely money. So we're going to try and get a final shot with the Mamba. Ooh, that was closer than you would think. Closer than you think. That's halftime. 53-20 on Christmas. Easy dubs, boys. Easy dubs. Kobe Bryant, Shaq killing the game. When we adjust for the stats, Kobe's probably going to have a double-double. Or a triple-double, excuse me. Melo with a great shot there on the backboard. Kobe, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Kevin Durant's their leading scorer with 7. So you know it's a struggle for him. Our defense has been so locked down. I don't know what has gotten into our defense, but it's been just so locked down these first 2 played games. I mean, Chris Bosh was blocking everybody against the Heat. Shaq has blocked everybody today. Penny finally gets in the game, and he's going to make an instant impact. Penny Hardaway lays that one in, double covered. That's why we keep a guy like Penny Hardaway, because he is just so explosive on ball. Kevin Durant, guarded by Al Harrington. Probably a mismatch, and that's blocked. I don't know who blocked it, but it was blocked. Rebound by Blake Griffin. Put back, no good. Penny with the rebound. I don't know who blocked that first initial shot. It might have been Bosh, but I couldn't really tell. There was too many hands in the way. Penny, Chris Bosh. Bosh with an awkward animation, but he got it to go anyway. I'll take it. I will take those all day. Magic still playing shooting guard, covered by Ray Allen. I still think they should have switched it to have Magic play point and Bibby off the bench, and then have George play shooting guard, Durant play power or small forward, then Blake play power forward, so they could have a center to find somebody to play center. But this is the way they want to do it. And I'm not their coach. Great shot by Kevin Durant, by the way. Start of the third quarter, 57-22. We're going to dump this to Bosh. See if he can work it. Pull it back. Take the lefty shot. No good. Is Bosh a lefty? There's no way Bosh is a lefty, right? Oh, Al Harrington with the block. But Blake Griffin got his own rebound. Blocked again by Al Harrington. Not in his house. And then Peja for 3. It's good. Peja Stojakovic. I don't know. Was that Penny that got the assist, or was it Ray Allen? I can't remember. Or it might have been Bosh, actually. And that's a money shot. Beautiful shot from Magic Johnson. His release is so weird. Like, his shooting form is just so weird. Because he's just so, he's in the 70s, so I mean, that's what they did back in the day. My nose is itchy for some reason. If you notice me itching my nose, I don't know why it's so itchy. We got to push through. 62-24. Bibby back in the game. He's going to give it to KD and Durant. What's he going to do with it? He's at the top of the court, half court. Screen from Griffin. Great dribbling. And Peja, all he had to do was foul him. There was nothing else he could do on that one. There was some great dribbling from Kevin Durant there. He's going to hit the first and hit the second one. Those are almost guaranteed in terms of Kevin Durant shooting free throws. That is for sure. Penny Hardaway is going to drive by again. Gets stopped. Good defense from, is that Doc Rivers? It is. Good defense. And Blake Griffin, Peja just got in the way there. That's all he had to do. And that's going to be an and one. That's going to be an and one. Griffin hits the and one. Blake Griffin playing pretty well here. All right, I'm going to try to work this to get Ray Allen open. It didn't. Doc Rivers playing good defense. But it does get Bosh open. Chris Bosh lays it in. I had to fake it a couple times to make sure that Griffin wouldn't block me. 64-29. Middle of the third quarter. Bibby with the ball. Finds Kevin Durant. And I lose him. He runs away from me. Shot clock draining down. Griffin uses the screen. And Durant for 3. No good. You got to hit those, Kevin. You got to hit those in this kind of game. Oh, Allen able to handle the ball. Penny's got a quick first step. I know that. Bosh sets a screen. And Penny Hardaway uses it to his advantage and slams that one home. Great screen from Chris Bosh. I thought maybe I was going to get swiped by, I think that was Paul George there. You know how when you use a screen in 2K, they tend to swipe it when you drive down like that? So I thought that might have happened. Bosh, or Durant with a weird shot. That's going to go no good. And Harrington's going to find his way in the middle of the paint, and he's going to slam that one home. Good vision from Penny Hardaway. That's 4 assists now for Penny.
Thank you, David.
Doc Rivers is handling the ball for the Raptors right now. 2 minutes, 50 seconds in the third quarter. Kevin Durant at the top of the key. He's going to try and drive in. He will. He'll get the Gatorade symbol as well. Finds Bibby. Bibby gets in there. That's 3 guys blocking Bibby. That one had no chance of ever getting out of his hands. 3 men had it. Penny trying to get in there. He's going to find Bosch, and Bosch is going to slam it home. Chris Bosch is that guy right now. We're going to take Harrington out. We're going to put in K-Love. Peja, not known for his speed, and Paul George gets by him, lays that one in. We got Chris Bosch, who's tired. We'll have Jermaine O'Neal come in for him. Shaq, I think, is still kind of tired. And Penny with the dribble moves. He's a dribble god, Penny Hardaway. Let's go, baby. 8 points. Doc Rivers taking it up the court now for the Raptors. As we edge closer, I don't know what happened there. The ball must have just hit off of Ray Allen's leg. I wasn't even ready for it. No swiper, no swiping there. Harrington for 3. Al Harrington. Big shot. Big shot, Al, right there. We're going to put Kobe back in so we can work on that triple-double. Griffin with the screen. Bibby gets by him, takes the shot, and it's good. The jumper is good from Mike Bibby. 75-33. This game is basically over already, but it's just a matter of how much points we can put on the board and whose stats can we pad here. Ray Allen's stats we can pad for 3. Ray Allen. Big time shots. Maybe we'll take it up the court again. I like the way that this team is playing. We are playing really, really well. I mean, we played really well last season during the regular season, and then in the finals, we just got slapped around by the Pelicans. But Michael Jordan left the Pelicans in the offseason. They do have Steph Curry now, but there's no Michael Jordan, so maybe that'll make a difference. Or maybe Steph Curry will just lead them back to the playoffs again and make them lead them back to the finals. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Bibby trying to dribble around Penny. Can't get around him. 10.6 assists for Penny. George gives it to KD. KD's got to come out of this game. He's tired. There's not been a dead ball for a while. Griffin with the screen. Durant can't get around him. That's going to be Chris Bosch with the reach-in. I didn't even tell him to do that. That's the worst part about, like, playing on-ball defense is, like, when they get close to another CPU defender, they just reach in for no reason. I don't know why. Like, I didn't even tell him to reach in, but they do. Paul George steps back and drains a 3. Silky smooth. I just said that, Doris. It doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than a Paul George silky 3. I'm trying to find Kobe. I forced that one to Kobe. That's my bad. I was trying to find Kobe so we can so we can pad his stats. Paul George from the free throw line, easy bucket, and that's going to end the third quarter. 80-40. We have a 40-point lead as the fourth quarter will begin. We are putting a barrage of points. Billy Donovan trying to coach this team up. There's not really much else you can say to this team. I mean, we're kind of just coaching ourselves at this point. That's why I hired a guy like Billy Donovan, because we don't really need a good coach. I mean, I'm not saying Billy Donovan's not a good coach. I'm not just trying to disrespect him by anything. But a team like this doesn't really need a coach. I mean, we have Kobe, we have Shaq, we have Melo, we have Kevin Love. I mean, we got a good team. Chris Bosch. We got guys that don't really need to be coached. So we're just good. That's really all you can say. Kobe. I'm going to try and not force things, but if they're going to give me shots like that, you got to drain it. 15 points for the Mamba. If you're going to give me shots like that, I mean, I got to take them. They got James Wiseman out there. They got Brooke Lopez out there. I don't know who's playing power forward. I think Brooke Lopez is playing power forward, but I'm not 100% sure. Great shot with very hard contact. 83-44. Kobe. Melo for 3. That's a green bean. Green bean. Kobe needs to get a couple more rebounds to help those adjusted stats. That's not going to help with a reach-in foul.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Brooke Lopez will inbound this ball to probably Doc Rivers. Nope, to TJ Warren. Guarded by Kevin Love. He can't get by him. He's going to take the jumper, and it's good from the base. Good job. 86-46. Give that to Melo. I was going to say give that to Kobe, but then he passed it right away to Melo. I took the shot. Should have set my feet. That's going to fall to Shake Milton's in the game for the first time. I think they're conceding the game, it seems. Magic Johnson's not in. Durant's not in. George isn't in. Oh, Kobe through the legs. That was dirty, Kobe. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Jermaine O'Neal, jumper. No good. We got to go back and watch. No, I don't want to quit. We got to go back and watch the dribble from Kobe. Watch the Mamba do this. Look at this. This is just, oh, Kobe. Are you kidding me right now? Look at that. That's disgusting. The Mamba pulling out all the moves. Ooh, that is just disrespectful on Shake Milton right there. Disrespectful. Doc Rivers, good defense from Kobe. He's going to get by and get it to go. I say good defense from Kobe. It wasn't really good defense from me. Kobe got that one up. I don't know how he got that one up, but he did. I got to get Shaq back in here. Get that down to Jermaine O'Neal. We'll let Jermaine take it, and it's good. Another assist. All right, Shaq's going to come back in. We're going to put, that's about it. Maybe Melo will come back in, LaMelo. Rivers, off the dribble, takes the shot, no good. Rebound, Kevin Love. 15 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. Steve Nash wide open, nobody in him. That is easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. That's how good it was. 91-50. Shake Milton gonna get by Kobe, kind of, but he sends that one away. Kobe Bryant says, "You can't get by me. Who you think you are? Can't get by the Mamba." And that's gonna be Melo. Quick shot, catch and shoot. That's Jermaine O'Neal with an off-ball foul, loose ball foul, and not good. Kobe sent that one flying. Shake Milton thought he got by him. He sends that one back. He's like, no, you can't get by the Mamba. That was like textbook Kobe right there. Somebody gets by him and beats him on defense, and then the very next second he blocks the shot with emphatic intent. Textbook Mamba. TJ Warren in the game. Blake Griffin with the screen. Melo uses it. TJ trying to work some offense here. Carmelo, great defense, but that shot was just too crispy. Too crispy clean. Shaq is back in the game, and we're going to go to work. We're going to go to work on Blake Griffin and Brooke Lopez. 12 points, 5 rebounds for the Diesel. This is probably going to be our final lineup. I may take out Nash and put LaMelo in. But other than that, this is probably going to be our final lineup unless I just put the scrubs in. Well, not scrubs. We don't have a scrub on our team. But just put in the backups. TJ Warren blocked by Melo. Rebound by Shaq. Let's get it up to court to Kobe. Get that down to Nash. Nash, up and good. That's got to be, yep, that's a double-double for Kobe. Depending on how many rebounds they adjust for Kobe, this could be a triple-double game. Or it could just be a double-double with a lot of rebounds. And Doc Rivers going to find Blake Griffin. Blocked by Shaq. Rebound by Blake Griffin. Blocked by somebody again. It might have been Shaq. Couldn't tell because Kevin Love was there as well. Get that down to the Diesel and let the Diesel go to work. Get his own rebound. Put it back up. You can't beat Shaquille O'Neal. 97-52 with 2 minutes to go in the game. They put Magic Johnson back in because they just couldn't resist. TJ Warren probably should have taken that shot, if we're being totally honest. He's going to take this one, though. That's buttery. That's buttery smooth right there. You can't be mad like that. All right, let's bully. Let's play some bully ball here on Brook Lopez. Get that to go. Shaquille O'Neal, baby.
This is what you're trying to do.
That's some bully ball right there. That's playoff basketball. Playoff basketball at its finest. Nash guarding Doc Rivers. Gives that to Brook. Finds TJ Warren. What's TJ gonna do here? He's gonna use the screen from Blake. He's gonna get by. They're gonna oop, and it's good. I don't know what it is with CPU teams. I talked about this in the last episode. They love to alley-oop. I don't know why, but they do. They love to alley-oop, and Kobe gonna take that himself and can't get the and one, but he will get a 2-shot free throw. There it goes. 100 to 57. We've almost put up 50 points of difference between us and the Raptors. That's crazy. In an NBA sanctioned game, as LaMelo gets called for a reach in there. We got to keep pace with the Heat because the Heat are the #1 seed in the conference right now. They've only lost twice, I think, at this point. Melo with the block of Paul George. Shaq with a good defense. Kevin Love with the rebound. LaMelo's got 12 points. He had that great burst of scoring in that, I think it was the second quarter. Kevin Love for 3. No good. Can't get Shaq an assist. I missed the release probably on that one. Magic down low to TJ Warren. He's going to take that shot. No good. Kevin Love with great defense. Under a minute to go in this game. This one's over, but can we put up a couple more points here? Melo to Melo. What a connection. Melo to Melo, baby. Paul George takes up the court. They're going to hold for final shot. What are they going to do here? They can't hold for final shot because the shot clock is still going. But they can waste a lot of time. And they're going to take the shot. Shaq gets called for the foul. There wasn't really much else he could do. Look at the empty seats in the stands. Everybody's just left. Oh, they knew this game was over in the first quarter. And they left. This is an empty stadium, empty arena. All right, we can hold for final shot. I'm going to give final shot to Kobe, by the way. So we'll get the ball to Kobe. He's got 17, 4, and 10. They're playing hard defense. Very tight. I sent him on a trip. And that's a bad release. But I sent Magic on a trip. 103-59. It was never in doubt. And Kobe wins on Christmas. Shaquille O'Neal is the player of the game. Well deserved. Well deserved from the Diesel. Let's check out the box score. So Kobe had 17, 4, and 10. Shaq had 16 and 7. LaMelo 12 and 2. Carmelo had 10. Penny 10 and 6. Nash 7 and 4. Ray Allen 7. Bosh 6 and 4. Everybody else did really well. Kevin Love at 3 and 8 rebounds, but those will all be adjusted for the stats here. We'll take a look once we get back into the calendar. All right, the final score ends up being 177 to 101. Big score. So we finish with 31, 7, and 17 for Kobe Bryant. So it's not a double or triple double for him, but it is a triple double for the Diesel. Shaquille O'Neal, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 10 blocks again. Shaq is blocking the crap out of everybody. LaMelo had 21 and 3. Penny had 18 and 10. Carmelo had 15. Ray Allen 13. Nash 12 and 7. Bosh 10 and 7. Kevin Love finished with 14 rebounds. So a big one here in Toronto on Christmas. All right, we're gonna sim a couple more games, and we gotta keep winning because the Heat are right there. Here's a big one on. Oh, that's a big one against the Miami Heat right there on December 31st. LaMelo Ball for Reggie in a 2027 first-round pick. Reggie Miller is like leading the team or leading the league in scoring right now, but I want to keep LaMelo. I mean, we traded 4 first-round picks for him, so I kind of want to use him at least one full season. We have taken a couple of losses here, but we are now first in the conference, 2.5 games ahead of the Heat. The Heat are slipping a little bit as we inch closer to the playoffs. But we're going to simulate a little bit more. That's the All-Star Draft right there. We'll do that in this episode. We will do that in this episode as well. Dominique and Damon Stoudemire for Ball and Bridges. I'm not going to do that. We are getting a lot of W's here. We have a great record as we get close to the All-Star break. We just keep piling up them W's, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep piling up them W's. All right, let's do the All-Star draft here. Team Kevin and Team Stephen. All right, so Kevin Garnett once again an All-Star, and Stephen Curry is an All-Star as well. We will auto-draft so that we don't have any bias. So it looks like Shaq is a starter. I don't know if that's the first time he's a starter. Kobe is on, so it looks like we're going to be Team Steph Curry because Shaq and Kobe are both All-Stars and they're both on the same team. That's perfect. We will go up against LeBron, Magic, Tim Duncan, Gilbert Arenas, and we have Curry, Jordan, Karl Malone, and Scottie Pippen alongside Shaq. Giannis, Luka, Kevin Durant, Jokic, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Mullin, and then Anthony Davis, Allen Iverson, Kareem, Dirk, Kawhi, Derrick Rose, and Joe Dumars are your All-Stars and reserves. Good to know. So we got lucky, and we have Kobe and Shaq on the same team. So that's awesome. But our win streak ends to the Timberwolves, and then we lose to the Suns. And now it's time to get to the... a lot of trades for LaMelo Ball, by the way. Now it's time for the All-Star Game. All-Star Game will be in the next episode. All-Star Weekend will be in the next episode. And then we will finish out with probably... depending on how the Heat are doing, they're kind of slipping. We're 51-10. They're 46-12. Depending on what happens, we may play the Heat again, or we might not need to. Maybe we play the Celtics at home or the Thunder at home. We should probably play a team we haven't played yet, and there's a lot of teams we haven't played yet. So if we take a look quickly before we end this video at awards, LeBron is leading the MVP race. Then we got Shaq. Shaq is there, 18-11. Gilbert, Jokic, and Giannis are all 3, 4, and 5. All from the Miami Heat. That's crazy. Rookie of the Year, Rasheed Wallace, Paul Gasol, Jeremy Lin, Len Bias, Victor Wembanyama. Sixth Man of the Year, Pau Gasol, Ben Simmons, Penny Hardaway, LaMelo Ball, and Tyler Hero. So we got a couple chances at some awards. Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis, Kevin Garnett, Scottie Pippen, Dwayne Wade, Anthony Davis. It's going to be hard for Shaq to win Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Chet Holmgren, Cade Cunningham. Good for Cade. I'm proud that Cade is improving. He didn't really get a lot of love on the bench here in Charlotte, so I'm glad that he's getting some love, probably as the starter in Cleveland. Tyler Hero, Cat, and Anthony Edwards. So we got a possibility for 2 awards. It's going to be tough. We got to beat out LeBron, and we got to beat out Ben Simmons and Pau Gasol, so that's going to be tough. But like I said, next episode is going to be the All-Star Game, All-Star Weekend. Taking a look at some stats, Kobe's averaging 20-7. Carmelo's averaging 19. Shaq averaged 18-11. We saw his stats. Penny got 16. LaMelo Ball 14. Chris Bosh 12. Nash 11.5. Peja 5.5. Ray Allen 4. Kevin Love not really doing a whole lot, but we didn't really need him to do a whole lot. So those are your stats as the midway point of the season, basically. I need to quickly check before we end the video if we have any contract extensions. Contract extensions. Shaq will re-sign, so we will get that out of the way right now. Make sure that he gets max money because we need to get Shaq under contract forever. So we will give Shaq all the money in the world. Offer that contract to him. He's happily accepted, so he will be back. Duncan Robinson. Do we want Duncan back, though? Do we want Duncan back? That's the question. I don't know. I don't know if we want Duncan back. But we got Shaq back, which is all that matters. We have upcoming free agents. The free agency class is going to be wild. Not as crazy as last year, but still pretty good. Kevin Garnett, Magic Johnson. Kevin Garnett's a 2-time All-Star captain, so he's here. Magic Johnson, LeBron, obviously, who we're going to be targeting. Dwayne Wade, who we might target. Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, Kawhi Leonard, Gilbert Arenas, Tony Parker, Jerry West, Karl Malone, Anthony Davis, Dirk, Charles Barkley, Dame Lillard, Klay Thompson, Jason Kidd. It's a good class. LaMelo's here, but I think we have bird rights on him, and I think he's restricted, by the way, anyway. So there's a good class. We're going to be spending some money. I'm targeting LeBron James. I'm targeting Kevin Garnett, I may target Dwayne Wade. I don't know. There's a couple guys I got my eye on, that is for sure, to improve this team even more, because this team doesn't really need improving, but I could trade Melo and sign LeBron to bring in maybe some draft picks or another player off the bench. If we sign Kevin Garnett, that would be a starting power forward for us, and then maybe either trade Bosh or trade Love. do something like that. So there's some pieces that we could shift around here and make for a better team. So that's all going to be coming up in the next couple of episodes. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. It was a crazy game, a blowout, not really much of a chance, but at least you guys got to see the new city jerseys. And once we get to the next episode after the All-Star break, there will be more city jerseys. Whatever the team is that we decide to play in that episode will have their city jerseys on. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.